Welcome everybody, this is Austin with Viral Tech and welcome to the unboxing of the Lian Li unifans. Okay, let's get right to it. Unifans, we got a white version, we got the black version. We're going to be unboxing the white version today, but these fans are beautiful. Daisy chainable fans, all linked together. Lian Li really outdid themselves on this one. Very easy to use. Without further ado, let's get to it. So in the box here, let's take this out here. These are a must-have. So starting right off the bat, opening it up, this right here is a controller that you actually will put onto the daisy chainable fans to link up to the hub. You got a fan coming in a 3-pack here, and then you have this little bad boy. So this is the accessory pack, and what is in here is going to be all your cables. USB hookup, SATA hookup, and fan hookup with RGB. And then this little guy here goes to the hub. So fan, RGB, USB once again, and SATA. Your 3 cables you need. This right here is an extra, but it's needed. This right here is a 3-pin RGB hookup. It is a 2-to-1. 2 male to 1 female. So what this does is you only have 1 RGB header. Lian Li went, once again, above and beyond and provided a splitter for you. And then in there is the hub, as well as the blue bags in there are gonna be your screws for your fans. Open this up. So this right here is the fan hub. And then if you flip it on the side here, we have fan hookup, RGB. Fan power, RGB. Vice versa on each side. These hooks in the front, as you see 4, they're actually, if you press them up, if you can see that, if you press them up, they will release if you have to ever take it out. So once again, just like with any RGB fan hub, you want to use spot 1, spot 2, spot 3, spot 4, meaning you can't use 1 and 2 and then put it in 4. They won't link up that way. You have to go in order. So that's just how they read. You flip it over here, you have your USB, your SATA, and then your RGB fan control. So this is literally it, guys. What's cool about this though, so let's just say that we want to put 9 of these in a build. You're gonna take up 1 spot, 2 spot, 3 spot. Each hub can hold 3 fans. So each spot here, 2 cords going to 3 fans, 2 cords going to 3 fans, imagine that. So with that being said, you can have 9 fans on this hub. What's even cooler, once again, once I talk to you about, this little fan spot here goes straight to your motherboard using a fan power. That is 1 wire that hooks up 9 fans, as well as RGB. So, man, broken record here. Lian Li really outdid themselves with these fans. These unifans are amazing, and that is why, one of the many reasons why they're sold out everywhere. So this is the hub that's included. They give you 2 extra ones too, in case you wanted to ever just do, you know, 1 hookup fan. How this hooks up here, show you real quick. So you find out where you're gonna mount the fans. You're gonna mount them this way, you're gonna mount them this way, but it will go on this end here. So the only thing you do here, got it upside down here, so you place it on there and you slide it down, and that's hooked up. And this is your fan wires that go straight to the hub. Power, RGB, all in one. So once again, demonstrating 3 fans, daisy chainable, 1 cord, going to the hub, times that by 3, you got 3 cords going to this hub, 3 cords coming off this hub, but 1 cord going to power. Amazing. So Yeah, it's we can't be more happy to work with these type of fans, and this has just been a miracle. Working with other products, RGB fans, they're awesome, but in the sense, Lian Li has kind of changed the game a little bit about simplicity. The design of the fans is amazing. These fans do not feature a RGB in the fan, but they do have 34 LEDs per fan, which obviously they're going to be on the outside here. So they really make it easy too, and we'll go further in the video on the software, but they really make it easy to control fan power, to control RGB. Once again, just an all-in-one suite of nice products. So, okay, so now that we've gone over the Lian Li Unifans and how they hook up, we're going to be installing them on this build that we have for today. Already have these installed on the AIO. That's just a simple process. Obviously, you guys know how that works. If you don't, pretty much the old fans, this is an NZXT Z373 Kraken AIO that we custom mod in-house. We just take the NZXT fans off with the Lian Li Unifans on. This build is getting 9 in total Unifans. So once again, you see the first part of our video. These are the Daisy chainable fans. Literally just, you meet the 2 and the 1 and they link up. So we're gonna be installing these guys on the bottom, inside of this little case here. This is a Lian Li XL, and we're gonna install these on the top. So get right to that. Okay, now that we have all the Unifans installed, 3, 3, 3, we're gonna go ahead and do all the wiring setup. So let's turn the PC around. You see all the glory. So per 3 Unifans, you just have 2 wires. One is power, one is RGB. One set here, one set coming from the bottom, one set coming from the side. So in total, when you have all 9 fans hook up, this is what we're doing in this build, you will have 2, 4, 6 wires. Next thing you'll need is you'll need to grab the controller that was in the box, which will give you 4 cables, I'm sorry. You have a USB hookup, this fan controller, RGB splitter, and then SATA for power. So once again, let's just plug these up. They start at the bottom here. So you're gonna plug your SATA in here. There you go. Next USB. Plugs in like that. And then last but not least, this fan right here is the Meta. This little guy goes in here, and I'll explain what this cable is here. So, power, control to the motherboard. This right here has 2 splitters. One is fan power, the other one is RGB. Explain that in a second. So, still have this cable left over. I'll get to that in a minute. So what you do pretty much now, this is a very important part. So you're gonna wanna actually plug these guys up in order, which I touched on in the video earlier. So we have 2, 4, 6. So each hub has 2 spots. So 1 has 2 spots, 2 has 2 spots, 3, and so on. So we have 3 sets that we're hooking up. So what I say in order doesn't matter where you put them in, but you can't do 1 and then 3 and 4. It has to be 1, 2, 3. Can't do 1, has to be in order. So without further ado, let's plug them up here. So plug this guy up here. And then once you're plugging this up, it'll actually click. Hear that click? That way you know it's in. So let's do this guy over here. We have all these plugged up. And just like so. And then once these are all plugged up and ready to go, you can feel free to mount it wherever you want to mount it. And then the other wires we will plug up as well. So the end result, you're gonna be looking like something like this, with 4 being left alone. Some people have asked too, you can actually, some people put in the XL, they put a fan on the back. We put screens in ours if they order them, or another fan, but it leaves you another spot to use one controller too, so. That's it. Okay, so with everything hooked up, fans hooked up, what we're gonna have to do now is process elimination for the rest. So this goes into the USB header of the motherboard. This cable here is a fan power for all of these fans, which makes it super nice. So this just goes strictly into a fan header onto the motherboard. Then this guy right here that I was going to tell you about is an RGB hookup. So this cable that we didn't use is one female to 2 male. So what you do is you plug this guy up here, and it's going to be a splitter to run any other hookups you have. So this is going to plug straight into the motherboard, and then these 2 guys are going to hook into those. So this goes into the motherboard, and then these 2 go into these 2. The reason why we have 2, this is just a USB for the front panel hookup on this Lian Li. Otherwise, if you just have 1, you can just plug it straight into the motherboard, but Lian Li does provide a splitter for you, which is super nice. And then last but not least is your SATA hookup, which just goes on your power cable. Once you have all those hooked up, you're good. Wow, we have all 9 Unifans built, ready to go, working. This thing looks sick. These Unifans are a must for many different reasons. 1, they are just easy to use, they all click together, but 2, the cable management really is a game changer. 9 fans total in this build, and we have 1 wire powered to them all to the motherboard. So after you get all the Unifans installed, you will go to Google and search for Lian Li L-Connect. What that is their software version, so that you can control all the fans. Once you get that installed, open it up, and you will be found with this screen. Obviously, we have slot number 1, slot number 2, and slot number 3 active. You can tell by the RPM here. No RPM down here for slot 4. So this will correlate with where you plugged it in. Once again, retouching on, if you have 3 sets of fans that are chained together, you want to make sure you do 1, 2, and 3. You can't do 1, 2, and then 4, because they won't read each other. They have to be in order, if that makes sense. So from there, obviously, you'll be brought to this screen. Fan mode will be actually on PMW as soon as you start, so your fans might ramp up really high. I select mine on manual, but you can see that they have different presets: full speed, high speed, quiet, PMW, and manual. I set mine on manual, and you can actually just drag the bar down or up to where you want, and you hit apply to all. Or if you feel you want to have just 1 set of fans going at a certain RPMs, you can most certainly do that as well. You just highlight which one you want, drag it up, drag it down, select apply. Really nice, really easy. Lian Li has really reinvented the wheel here with software, as well as technology for fans. So next is LED mode. So I keep mine on static color. It's your personal preference. They have a lot of presets: rainbow, static color, breathing, color cycle, runway sync, staggered mixing. It just keeps going on and on and on. What's cool though, if you hit rainbow, obviously same with the fans. I can apply it just to this guy, or I can hit apply to all. Once I apply to all, it actually shows what type of LED mode you're on when you're in here, which is super nice. You can control the speed here, you can control the brightness, direction as well. Makes things really nice. So yeah, if you just go back here and hit static color, apply, it's gonna change as well depending on the color you have. So they really make it really easy to use and just simplify a lot of things that I think other brands, other
companies need to kind of learn from this simplicity, minimalistic effect. So, and that is pretty much it, guys. Obviously, brightness you can change up and down to as well. You can kind of mix and match your colors. You know, you can select which sets you want or all. That's pretty much it. You have the option to motherboard sync too with the software as well. I leave that off just because I just like controlling it with the Lian Li software too. So, but that is Lian Li L Connect in a nutshell. It is very awesome to use. It's really nice program. So, as always, if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment down below. We will answer your question.
Obviously, they come in black. They come in white. These are the 120. They're known as the Lian Li Unifans, but also known as SL120s. So, and I'm pretty sure Lian Li just announced 140 versions of these. We did order some, so they should be coming in soon, and we'll be reviewing those as well. So, thank you guys for today. Stay tuned for more with Viral Tech. These are the Lian Li Unifans, and I appreciate it. Make sure you like and subscribe.